key starting point in the topic of food heritage and health is maRewu, coming out of the work of Caleb Mandikonza, Sibongile Masuku, Gladys Chacha, and also Ken Khoza and his students, around the question, how can maRewu heritage inform food security and healthy lifestyle innovation? Lots of scope for children to learn from the past into the present and innovate into the future for their health. So if we look at maRewu as a fermented grain food, we can tune in terms of the curriculum, in terms of teaching fermentation or health and nutrition, and we can go right back to the early ways in which maRewu was used amongst the Nguni. And Sibongile describes how when she was a young girl, her mother would make maRewu, and this would be carried to the fields in a calabash. The whole family would work at weeding the lands into the afternoon. When they were hot and tired, her mother would then produce a calabash of maRewu, and everyone would enjoy the energy drink and get back to work with renewed vigor. Her mother told her that the maRewu gave the family immediate energy to keep going, and it was good for digesting the food of the evening meal. Now, of course, today we have early onset diabetes, we have obesity, and candida, the sugar bacteria in the gut, out of the modern diet. And a good way to challenge the students to find out more would be to send them to the supermarket or to get them to do an inquiry into who still makes maRewu, who know what it is. And then the investigation can go on to how can we actually make it? You know, what is the indigenous knowledge, the scientific knowledge? How do these come together and allow deeper understandings of this important food, health, heritage amongst the Nguni? And of course, you can see I put in some Powerade because some students who were studying decided to study soccer, where Powerade after a soccer match was a really useful sort of energy to restore energy. And they did a comparison with maRewu. And it was really interesting what they came up with and the debates that they had. Or, you know, should it be either or both? Or would we go for homemade? So there's a lot of scope here for involving students in curriculum-based topics related to health and nutrition, and inviting innovations to enhance and resolve some of the challenges that come with the modern diet, particularly amongst the young. And of course, this leads to them being able to touch the past in their memories that they get from the investigations they do, from finding about old ways, but then being able to feel the future flying on the wings of their imagination and being able to make better health choices together.